Jimmy, or otherwise known as Blanka, is a grotesque monster of Street Fighter II. When he was little, he boarded a plane that was sabotaged by M. Bison. The plane crashed somewhere over the Amazon rainforest and Blanka became missing. Blanka grew up in the wilderness and his skin became green. One day, while looking for melons, Blanka climbed aboard a truck and he was soon taken back to civilization. This is how Blanka entered the World Warrior tournament and reunited with his mother. Now Blanka lives a peaceful life with his mother and best friends Dan Hibiki and Sakura. He has Electric Thunder and Rolling Attack. And according to Ryo Bass tier list, he is currently in S tier right behind Sagat. This means he is the second strongest character in the game. But even with his placement in the tier list, what is it that makes Blanka so electrifying? To understand this question, we need to watch today's episode of Dad and Kids Play 1. What's good, everybody? I'm Dad Mishima from Dad and Kids Play, and this is Blanka move list from Capcom versus SNK2. We're going to go over all Blanka moves and discuss tips and strategies to help you learn to play the character better. Also, if you like these type of videos, then consider giving it a like and maybe a subscribe. Thanks. Before we cover the special moves, first let us take a look at the basic attacks. Okay, starting off this list is the Electric Thunder. To do the move, tap any punch button repeatedly. Oh, and one thing I want to mention is that the strength of the punch button determines how fast you have to press it. So for instance, if you tap the light punch, you don't have to press it as fast. But if you do the move with heavy punch, then yeah, you have to press the button as fast as you can to do the attack. Now, the Electric Thunder doesn't have any range, so you have to be very close to the opponent to shock them. It is possible for this move to double as an anti-air as well. So, I remember this move way back in Street Fighter II, the World Warrior. In that game, if you got hit out of the rolling attack, then you took twice the damage. Anyways, to do this move, charge back for 2 seconds, then press forward and any punch button. To understand its range and distance, here's light, medium, and heavy variations. The rolling attack is Blanka's horizontal attack. And this move is really insane when you mix in the roll and the surprise forward or the surprise backwards. When you do this, that's when you have a dangerous weapon. So, besides using this move to close the distance between yourself and the opponent, it also serves as a good combo finisher. So, This move was added to Blanka in Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, I believe. Or it could have been regular Super. Anyway, to do the attack, charge back for 2 seconds, then press forward with any kick button. To understand its range and distance, here is light, medium, and heavy variations. This move acts the same as a rolling attack, except that it has an arc in its movement. With this in mind, this attack can serve as an anti-air if timed correctly. Also, use a backstep roll to spring over fireballs and projectiles. So yeah, if you time this move, if you do it with perfect timing and precision, then you can actually go over fireballs with this attack. And that's about it. The vertical roll is Blanka's anti-air. To do the attack, charge down for 2 seconds, then press up with any kick button. To understand its range and distance, here's light, medium, and heavy variations. So, Blanka's vertical roll comes out fast, and it is a very good anti-air. The thing I noticed about this attack is that it has lots of range. The vertical roll serves great as a combo finisher. And as I always say with any anti-air, use with discretion, and the light kick version is the safest option, but has the least distance. This move is Blanka's hop. To do the move, press all 3 kick buttons to hop forward, or press back plus all 3 kick buttons to hop backwards. So this move is not an attack, but it's all about movement. You can hop to move in quickly as well as to escape. Keep in mind, while you do the surprise backwards, you can be charging for a move such as the rolling attack or the backstep roll. This move makes your movement very tricky, as you can quickly go from defense to offensive in a jiffy and vice versa. Blanka has 2 normal throws. Press forward and heavy punch to execute his wild fame. And you can tap on the punch button to increase the hits. It's like he's biting into an apple. Press forward and heavy kick to execute his jungle wheel. Alley-oop. Press forward or backwards plus medium punch to do his rock crusher. And you gotta be at close range to do this 2-hitter. Press down forward plus heavy punch to do the Amazon River Run. Yeah, it's basically Blanka's slide attack. And I remember he got this move in Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. So Blanka, I have a question. How do you feel about Dan's Hibiki fighting style? So this super is called Direct Lightning. This is the move where Blanka does a super based on the rolling attack. To do the move, charge back for 2 seconds, then press forward, back, forward, plus any punch button. To understand its various levels, is level 1, level 2, and level 3. The Direct Lightning Super is great as a combo finisher. and is an outstanding super. Keep in mind that level 1 is not full screen, while level 3 has maximum range. Okay? So the next super I like to discuss is called the ground shave roll. To me, this super feels like it's based on the backstep roll. To do the super, charge back for 2 seconds, then press forward, back, forward, plus any kick button. To understand its various levels, here's level 1, level 2, and level 3. Also, keep in mind that if you hold down the kick button after the initial attack, you can actually charge and delay the attack. And you can use this method to juggle the opponent. There we go. Another interesting note is the fact that this super debuted way back when Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo was first released. Okay. So the last super is called the Shout of the Earth. To do this attack, charge down back, press down forward, down back, up forward, plus any punch button. To understand its various levels, here's level 1, level 2, and level 3. This super is very similar to the Raging Storm super, and you should be very close to the opponent while doing this attack. Make sure to mash on the button to add more hits. And that's about it. Overall, Blanka is really a savage character, no pun intended, and I can see why he's holding down the number 2 spot in the overall game. He has great damage as well as pokes and a solid neutral game. But perhaps his greatest asset is his overall movement and the way he pressures the enemy. Whether he's moving forward or backwards, Blanka can shift from offensive to defensive and vice versa. That is what makes him so dangerous. With that being said, here are some tips to better your gameplay with Blanka. Keep the pressure on the opponent with Blanka's speed. Use the surprise forward and backwards to help with movement. Blanka has some of the best normals in the game. Not only are they strong, but they have range as well. Speaking of normals, Blanka has the ability to cancel normals into surprise forward or backwards. This will allow him to reset pressure as well as generating plus frames. Also, don't forget to roll cancel Electric Thunder and Rolling Attack. Blanka has some of the best mix-ups in the game. It is said that A groove is the best groove for Blanka. Well, that's it for this video. If you like Capcom vs SNK and would like to see me cover more of these in the future, then be sure to give this video a like. With that being said, I'm Dad Mishima. See you next video.